Hi guys, welcome back to another video of the slow power method. Today I'm going to start us off with a short breathing practice. It's the 3-part breath, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about the slow power method, specifically slow power and what it really means and how it relates to ME and all of that delicious juicy stuff. So let's crack on. Find a comfortable seat or lie down, whichever you feel most comfortable with, and find yourself in the present moment. Get comfortable. Maybe you want to prop up your knees if you're lying down, or maybe you want to sit on a cushion or bolster or a book just to elevate your seat a little bit. You can sit against the wall as well to help with posture. Whatever you need to feel really comfortable. Take your time. Pause the video if you prefer. And whenever you're ready, close your eyes. And just become aware of your breath. Settle into this moment. You have the option to rest your hands in your lap, palms facing up or down, whichever you prefer. Whatever you feel called to. If you're lying down, same applies, hands by your side, palms up or down. Or you can also place your hands on your belly, or one hand on the belly and the chest. Tune in, try something out. And take a moment to notice where your energy is at. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling right now in this moment? Allow any thoughts to drift into your mind and then just let them go. Notice where your breath is. Is it in the belly or in the upper chest? Is the breath shallow, quite deep? Just observe. And continue to notice your breath as I just talk about the 3-part breath we're going to go into next. And all it is on the inhale, we're going to inhale a little bit into the belly, and we're going to inhale into the rib cage and then into the upper chest. And if you'd like some physical feedback, you're welcome to wrap your hands around your rib cage. If you're lying down, you can just wrap your hands around the front of your rib cage, maybe placing some of the fingers on your belly. On your next inhale, inhale into the belly, into the ribs, and into the chest. And then gently exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. And release the breath again. Inhale to the belly, the ribs, the chest. Let the breath go. Inhale to the belly, the ribs, the upper chest, and let it go again. And one more time, inhale to the belly, the ribs, the chest, And release the breath. Let your breath come back to normal. Notice how you feel now. Notice any shifts, if there are any. If there are not, know that that's okay. It's all good. When you're ready, you can lower your hands again and place them by your side. And then gently open your eyes. And welcome back to the room. And let's carry on. So, slow power, what does that actually mean? For me, it means unlearning a lot of what culture, society has taught me. The idea of pushing and hustling and going beyond your limits, to try harder, to put more effort in order to get more results out. And in terms of ME, the idea of pushing through the fatigue is so unhelpful. I mean, for me personally, this idea of pushing through, it partly comes from the productivity guilt. Not being productive, it led me to feeling that I had to try all the harder on my good days to make stuff happen, to be productive. The combination of the cultural belief and the ME together, it puts so much pressure on our system, on our brains, on our thoughts, on our feelings. So slow power is about stepping away from this cultural belief of more effort equals more results, of, you know, the hustle culture and the boom and bust cycle, and to instead create an overall life that is more suitable for your body, for your brain. Slow power is the gentle, sustainable strength that comes from nervous system regulation, rest, and presence with yourself, observing yourself, your lifestyle, and how all of these different aspects impact your life, and finding strength in that power, because it's really empowering to notice all of these different aspects in your life and how they impact you. So what does that look like? It means listening to your body and working with your energy, creating a lifestyle that enables you to heal, that enables your body to heal itself, that enables you to then thrive and to get out of this crash cycle. It's grounding practices, getting back into the body, the breath, your environment. And we do this through yoga, breathwork and meditation, using resourcing practices such as repeating mantras or affirmations, of using things like blankets or a place and a person to help you ground into the moment and help you soothe. And starting off with micro movements, micro practices, and then building your way up to longer practices and some with more dynamic movement. And also, you know, then being really compassionate with yourself when, if you've already built up to a certain type of practice or regularity, if it ever like unfolds and curls back into what it was previously, and then really practicing self-compassion and not being hard with yourself, but just allowing that to inform where you go to from there. And this idea of rest as rhythm and not a reward, and redefining success away from productivity, away from external validation. And my own personal shift with the slow power method was to tune in and to not give up, to rejig until I found the right fit. And that still changes and shifts, But I've learnt to meet those changes and shifts with more compassion and with more patience. And it's helped me redefine life, what I expect and want from life. It's redefined my approach to work, my idea of success. I'm noticing how all of these little things are starting to heal me from the inside out. And it's not just yoga, breathwork, and meditation. It's everything. It's the whole holistic approach of it, and nutrition, hydration is a big part of it. It really is a journey. It's not something that happens overnight. It takes practice, regular practice, and regular is for you to define for yourself. What does regular mean to you? For some people it will be daily, for others it will be multiple times a day. For some, it'll be once a week, maybe 3 times a week, maybe just in the week. Others will be just the weekend. There are so many options for regularity, and that's and you have the freedom to explore what that means to you. So, if this resonates, please subscribe and please comment below as well if you have any questions. Here, I'm going to be here at least once a week, sharing nervous system regulation tools, movement practices, and meditations, visualizations. There's so much juicy stuff to come. So please subscribe. I'll see you in those videos. Bye for now, and I'll see you next week. Bye.